It's a great pleasure to be with you all.
Under Republican administrations, Palestinians got much more than under the democratic presidents. Let's say, just to remain to the last 30 years, we know that under Bush father, the Palestinians were started a peace process. They were admitted. The Palestinian Liberation Organization was admitted for the first time as a representative of the Palestinian. And we know more than this. We know that under Bush's son, despite all the problems that we know connected to his name, was the first administration that claimed that Palestinians had the right to self-determine, to have a state. Was the first administration. On the contrary, Obama, that of course is a person in many respects we all respect, and I think that is a person that is very reliable, also a principled person, but we know at the same time that was the person, that is administration, that vetoed a resolution that just 4 years ago, 5 years ago, was claiming that the settlements are illegal, and just a few weeks ago gave the biggest amount of military aids to Israel in the history of U.S. administration. But just that I'm not sure that with Hillary Clinton as a president would have been something better for the Palestinian people.
Me and one of my sons.
Well, I think it seems to me that everybody wants to be friends of Israel. Don't forget that the Russian Prime Minister was in Israel the other day, and he was there near the Wailing Wall. So it's not just America, but also Russia. So RT today, you have a duty to tell the Russians to also stand up for what is morally right and ethically right. Now, coming back to Trump, I don't really think it makes all that. It's not going to make a difference, really, because I don't think Clinton would have been any better. She may have had a different style, less sort of abrasive style, but ultimately I think American policy has been heading in one direction. Obama came and people thought that Obama was going to change things, and Obama hasn't. So to me, changes in the administration in the White House don't seem to lead to any sort of real change in American policy, which has become institutionalized. It's also a hostage to vested interest. But now Israel is befriended by, as I said, by Russia, by India, by China, by practically everybody. And it's as though the morality and ethicality of the Palestinian cause has become part of a history that people want to forget. But I don't think they will, because ultimately I think there is in all of us that dislike of injustice to others, which will resurface and come back.
With Trump, we can just guess. But if we think, contrary to what is the common perception, that Republicans are the bad guys, I'm not suggesting the contrary, in the sense if you see in Iraq and many parts of the region what happened is, but if we are considering the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, that the Republicans are the bad guys and the democratic demonstration are somehow the fair-wise broker or something better, I would think twice about this. I'm not so sure about this.
I think an apology by itself will be an attempt to try to converse with history. But Britain needs to show more than just an apology. It needs to actually recognize that it has a moral political responsibility. An apology that is not followed by actions and by positions towards the restitution of Palestinian rights is just an empty apology. For me, I lived most of my life in Scotland, right? Balfour was a Scotsman. And for me, also, we need to have a Scottish apology because the Scots also have indirectly, through the British Empire, have contributed to the affliction that has struck the Palestinian people. So I want a British apology. And to my Scottish friends, and I regard myself as very Scottish in very many ways, I want also a Scottish apology emerging out of Nicola Sturgeon from Edinburgh.
The bulk of the declaration was just a letter, nothing more than a letter. So itself didn't have any legal value. If this letter acquired value is because it was included in the mandate for Palestine, so this is connected to the League of Nations. So just to refer to the Balfour Declaration as a British issue or something like that, it's just part of the broader picture.